Thank you so much, Bill. Fantastic. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of Orange County. How you doing today? It's so nice to see you. Look at this. This is beautiful. The left side's even as big as the right side for a change. This is nice. Well, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for keeping your appointment with us this morning. We like to get things going by singing together. It helps raise our vibration in unison, so please rise. Sing with me. I release and I let go. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, you guys sound so nice today. Choir practice starts next week, just letting you know. Just saying, you know. And let's welcome Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we had a little bit of sun, but we got a lot of sun in this room, don't we? Okay. Welcome to Unity of Orange County, and those of you that are watching on YouTube, we are glad that you've tuned in, and we hope sometime when you are in the area, you'll come in and be with us at our service. We always start our service with affirming our prayer for our church and our mission and vision statements. So all together, God is our strength, our substance, our source, and our supply. We open our mind to divine ideas, and we are grateful for the flow of good in our church. And our vision statement, we are love, honoring the divine in all. And our mission statement, we awaken, inspire, and transform lives through loving kindness, education, and service. And today is a very special day as we celebrate the heroes in our lives. Our special heroes that help make this service possible today are Bill, our music director, and Tom, who's on audio and voice. He's back there. And Mark is on camera. Waverly and John are streaming. And our greeters today are Fiona and Cindy. We have just a few announcements. This Saturday is our Advent Prayer Workshop from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it is going to be held in the Multimedia Room at Clubhouse 5 in Laguna Woods. This will be time to nurture yourself and connect with your divinity. Any questions, you want to see Howard. Choir will be singing again. They will start rehearsing December 1st and 8th, and they will be singing to all of you on December 15th. Oh, and also, as mentioned today, Tom, is this your time? Oh. Well, I didn't think it was, but that's what it said. Okay. As mentioned today, we're celebrating Hero Sunday, so our service will be a little bit different.
Yeah, so as Sandy is saying that we've adjusted things a little bit. And I expected about 10 more minutes of the announcements, if I'm being honest. But that's okay. So it's Hero Sunday, and the second we announced this service, I'm like, well, I have to do that song because it's what that song was written for. So you guys know this as recorded by Bette Midler, probably, and it is Wind Beneath My Wings. Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, and I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. And I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, and I could fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly high against the sky, so high I almost touch the sky. Fly high against the sky, so high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. Thank you guys so much. All right, we'd like to do one more thing before we get ready for the next section. like to get our vibration kind of centered as we get ready for the daily word, our meditation and all that. We like to do that by singing again together a song in this very room. As you sing this, I want you to think about the words that you're singing, because the words are basically an affirmation. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough peace and quite enough power to walk through our every fear. For Spirit, one Spirit, is in this very room. In this very room, is in this very room. Let's bring up Sandy one more time while we talk about what we are doing next.
Okay, at this time we will have our offering. If you have an offering, place it between your hands. If electronically, visualize our offering in between your hands and let us bless them. Divine love me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We always give and receive in love. Our church is solely funded through the generous love offerings and donations, and any of your financial support is definitely appreciated. And they're passing the baskets now. And Angie, would you like to come up and bless the prayer box?
So here at Unity, we have a prayer box available if you would like to drop a name in or a prayer. And we pray over this for 30 days, and then we send it to Unity Village, where they pray over it for a full month. So let's take a moment. Let's hold this energy, seeing the prayers already answered, seeing that light touching each of those people, knowing the best for each of them, as we also send light to all of those in this room and beyond. And so it is. Okay. Okay. All right, and now as our offerings come up, we're going to once again pray. And this time we're just going to see this energy and this light going out to the world to do good in this ministry, to do good beyond, knowing that abundance is available for each of us, knowing that we have all that we need in each moment. Thank you so much, and so it is. Well, good morning. My name's Angie Keyes, and I'll be your speaker today. I'm so blessed to be here today to celebrate the heroes. So let's begin by lighting our Christ candle. Now we light this candle as a representation of that light that is in each of us, that light that is always shining and always available. All we need to do is look within. Got it. And we also like to start by reading our daily word. If you're not familiar, our daily word goes out every month, and it's just a great way to start your day or to get centered. So today our word is abundance. And the affirmation is, I gratefully take my place in an abundant world. Today I renew my appreciation for the world's abundance. from my personal belongings to inspiring public places and the wonders of the natural world. Abundance surrounds me. It can be easy to take these things for granted, especially when the needs and obligation of daily life take so much energy and attention. My focus is key. As I fill my senses with the beauty and goodness that surrounds me, I feel my gratitude for the world's bounty anew. God is the source of the abundance in my life. I am grateful for the goodness and grace of God that blesses the world and expresses at the point of me. I live abundantly, grateful for all that I've been given and for my opportunity to give back to it. And the scripture today comes from Philippians 4:19. And my God will fully satisfy every need according to his riches in the glory of Jesus Christ. So let's take a moment and center our energy in meditation before we move into the talk. I'm going to invite you all to get comfortable. If it's comfortable, put your feet on the floor. Let's take a deep breath in together and out. Just allow your energy to shift from your head to your heart. Allow yourself to release anything that you've brought in, that you're holding on to, that you don't need right now. Just let that go. As we allow ourselves to be present here and now. From this place, we step forward into gratitude. Gratitude for each person in our lives, for each situation that we have right now. Gratitude knowing that we are centered in the divine and that our light can go forward to be a light for others. We're going to center once again in that heart space. Hold on to that light that we are. And let's take a deep breath in together and out. And I invite you to come back to this space. Just bring that energy with you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much, Bill. We're so blessed to have Bill, to have our whole team here. And we're blessed to have you here. This is our Hero Sunday. And if you were invited here today, it's because you are a hero in someone's life. They value you. They're grateful for you. And we are here to celebrate you and all that you do. So, Christopher Reeve said, "A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles." And I agree with that. I also agree that a hero is an ordinary individual that inspires us to find strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Heroes are those people who see us and hear us and see the strength that we have even when we don't. They remind us of who we are when that light goes out temporarily. They remind us that we are that Christ. We are expressing and we are capable of so much. And being a hero feels like a big job, right? It feels like a huge thing. So how can you be a hero for somebody? The truth is, to be a hero, it's just about being present. It's about being here, now, able to see. Because that's all we want, right? All of us, to be seen, to be understood. But it's not always the people who are closest to us who are our heroes. It could be a teacher from elementary school who said just the right thing when you needed to hear it. It could be a person while you're out having a rough day who smiles and is kind. Right? It could be that barista that remembers your name and fixes your coffee. Because coffee is important, let's face it. But all these people add up to be such a support system for us. And there's so much gratitude with that. Right? So much of that feeling like we got this. I'm not alone. I have these people who are supporting me, who are with me. So I want to ask, for how many of you is it easy to help people? Easy to be that person, but maybe not so easy to allow people to help you. Right? Yeah, no, I'm one of those. There's that feeling like, oh, if I don't do it myself, or I don't want them to see that I can't, or whatever it is. Right? And I have a great story about how I learned to allow people to help me. This was actually, some of you might remember this, back in our old building. A long time ago, we had a bookstore manager who was like an angel. She was just a beautiful soul who always had this energy, this light energy. And she would just be. And she was a hero because she would just be. And one day I went in there and I was complaining about something I had to do or feeling overwhelmed or whatever. And she mentioned some way to help, and I'm like, oh, no. And she said, Angie, you have to let people help you. It's a gift to them. Because how good does it feel when we get to help somebody? So when someone offers you that gift, allow it. Be grateful. Know that you are giving them an opportunity to serve and to feel uplifted. Serving others is such a high calling, and there's so much beauty in that. And so when you have those moments where you're not quite ready or quite comfortable, take a moment and breathe. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, because we all are. Whether we hide it or not, we all have that. Take a moment, if it's really there, think about it. Like, what's coming up for me? Why am I blocking this? Why am I blocking this good in my life right now? Allow yourself to sit with it. And then take that space and just be loving and accepting and grateful. And then you get the opportunity to pay it forward. So we have these opportunities in our day where we can show up. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like a specific thing. Sometimes it is just as easy as smiling and being kind to others. Have you ever been in a tense situation where you're seeing people who are struggling? Sometimes all you need to be is that love in the room. Just hold that space. And be that love, be that kindness. Let go of what might be blocking you from that. Just be that space for somebody. And this is how we are all heroes every day. And we can also be a hero to ourselves by remembering that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to have a bad day, lose your temper. And being able to say to yourself, I am safe even when I'm angry. I am loved even when I'm angry. I love myself when I fail. It happens. But loving yourself gives you that strength to go forward, just like that friend or that person, because we want to be seen, but also we need to see ourselves and love all of those little pieces that sometimes annoy us and drive us crazy, right? So I'm going to invite you this week to just notice what comes up for you while you're out. Notice the people who are showing up and just hold that gratitude. Notice the opportunities you have to show up, whether it's just a smile, just a kind word, or maybe more. And especially look at yourself and notice what you need in the moment. What do you need to give yourself so that you can step forward with confidence and joy and love into the world? So I have some words from Maya Angelou that I wanted to share. And she says, I have had so many rainbows in my clouds. I've had a lot of clouds, but I've had so many rainbows. And one of the things I do when I step up on stage, when I stand up to bring everyone together, when I direct a movie, when I teach a class, is I bring all those people who've been kind to me up with me. Black, white, Asian, Native American, gay, straight, everybody. I say, come with me. If we're going to the stage, come with me. I need you now. They all do, you see. So you don't ever feel like you have no help. I've had rainbows in my clouds, and the thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so that you can be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Somebody who may not look like you, may not call God the same name you call God. They may not eat the same dishes prepared the same way you do, or not dance your dances or speak your language, but be a blessing to somebody. I love how she shares that she invites all those people with her when she steps up. Each person in our lives over however many years, there have been so many, right, who've given us that love and that joy and that moment to really shine. So as we move forward today, I invite you to be a rainbow in someone's cloud, and I invite you to also give that love to yourself. So let's go be love in the world. Thank you.
It's not fair that I get up after she talks. It's fine. I'm just saying. Thank you, my love. That was a beautiful talk, and a wonderful reminder that, I think personally, if we're here for anything, it's to be of service. It's to be here to share of ourselves. So this is a song that you guys are well familiar with if you've been here for a while, because it was one of Arlene's favorites. But it's good for this moment also. For all those times that you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, be forever thankful. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifting me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I can touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. You have my love, I have it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I'm blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifting me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. You were always there for me, a tender wind to carry me, a light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You were my inspiration, through the lies you were the truth. The world is a better place because of you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifting me up when I couldn't reach. You were my faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifting me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. I'm everything I am because you love me.
The time has come. I want to thank our committee, first of all, for all the help that everyone gave to make this happen. George Sickinger, Waverly Reed, John Harnack, and me. We used to think that our heroes were the ones that would leap tall buildings at a single bound. That's when we were kids. But now we know that they're all among us, and no one has said it better than Angie did today. So this room is full of our heroes, and we're going to honor them today. Each Unity member who has nominated a hero or heroes will have an opportunity to stand up and say a very few wonderful words to their hero and mention some of the qualities that made them a perfect candidate. I love this quote. Every time you are willing to say yes to everything in your path, you express the hero inside of you. So let's get started. Now, one of the things that's real important, because this is for posterity, we always have our services on YouTube, and today we really want to have everyone seen. So when you stand up to honor your hero, please turn around and you'll see that big camera back there with Mark. And that way, later on, if you want to share this with other families and friends, you can go to YouTube and you'll be able to do that. So I'm going to start because I'm right here. Okay, I'd like my dear friends, Tammy and Marjan, to stand and face the camera.
That's us.
Okay, these are everything that Angie was talking about. These are the ones who anticipate and don't wait. They know what to do. Marjan helped me one time when I had a sprained ankle, and I found out she was a nurse, so she knew everything to do. And Tammy, every day she goes to her garden, works her garden, and then she runs around the whole neighborhood of Laguna Woods, well, not the entire neighborhood, but a lot. And she passes out things from her garden, and you'll open your door, and there's her vegetables sitting at your door. But it's their natural tendency to just be good people. Thank you. And then I want to be sure to give you this.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, and let's do it right here. We're going to make this easy. I'm not going to go along the list because it's going to be just fine this way. So, Ellen, would you stand and turn to the camera? Yeah.
this is my hero, my husband Dale. We've been married for 53 years.
Oh, wow. So you don't look it.
Anyway, he is a self-made man. He started from nothing and became an orthodontist, which required college plus 6 extra years. He is, a minute now, he's the best handyman around. My neighbors love him because he's always helping them too. But he can fix almost anything. And if he doesn't know how, then he goes to YouTube and he will watch a video and figure out how to do it.
God for you.
The best thing is how he treats me. He's just so wonderful to me. And if I need help, which is a lot, then I ask him for help. And if he's doing something, he will stop and come help me immediately, which always amazes me. It's like, oh my gosh, he's here already to help. So he's always telling me that he's lucky to have me, and I feel the same about him. So I don't know what I'd do without him. He's my hero.
Beautiful. Okay, Sybil, you're sitting right next to her, so why don't you start? Yeah. And then face the camera.
These two have not only been heroes, but angels. I was new here and going through a very traumatic time, and both of them, who are the busiest people I ever known, and I mean busy, they can't find time, I don't think, to breathe some days. They were there for me in so many ways, and they kept me sane when I was in the hospital, when I came home. And these two are very special, wonderful people that I have really been honored to know, and they make me laugh too. Thank you both so much.
Okay, how about you, Angie?
Oh, should I just use this one? Here you go.
That's right.
So I invited my children, and you know my husband, Tom. So my family has made me who I am. They've taught me love and empathy, understanding, patience. And I honestly couldn't be here today doing this work if it wasn't for all of them. Because they support me. They're okay when I disappear and go to rallies and events. And they've just been amazing. And I can't even begin to share the ways they've impacted my life with their love and their kindness and all the things. I don't know, they're amazing. So these are my heroes. You get to be Tom. And Tom in the back.
Jim. I'm almost calling you by the wrong name here.
Okay. Thanks. I have 5 heroes to introduce to the crowd today. They are all fellow members of the men's group. So I'd like for them to stand up when I call their name. George, Bill Pierce, John, Howard, and Mark. Mark is on camera there. I can't tell you how inspiring these guys are. They're here every Sunday before church to get things in order for our church to give a spiritual message. So they're really dedicated, great men, and I feel honored to be associated with them. Thank you.
That's great. Rosemary.
Chris. This is Christy Young. She is my hero because she is an example, living example of service and altruism. She has hand-tailored a chair yoga class for the people in Laguna Woods. Kathy's in the class, Jim's in the class, I'm in the class, and she keeps us flexible, balanced, and active. Not only does she do this, but she does it free for all of us to stay healthy. It is her gift to the community. And this is service, this is kindness, this is a living example of my hero, Chris. Thank you.
Dave? Sebastian up so the camera can catch.
This is Trong Wen, my friend. Stephen was in the Marines. He served two deployments in Iraq for Iraqi freedom. When he got out, he served on the Sheriff's Department in Orange County for 10 years. He probably saw things that people shouldn't have seen. And with the help of the VA and canine companions, he got Sebastian, which has changed his life, I think. Would you like to say anything about Sebastian?
Sebastian, been with him for 3 years now, and I can't believe it. He's saved my life. He watches me every day. With my symptoms of PTSD, I have a hard time managing my emotions. So Sebastian keeps me in check. Even when I'm sad or I do want to give up, he's right there, and someone that I can hug and cry on. So, good job, Sebastian. You got many more years to come.
Okay, I'll do this side first.
Look at the camera. I wanted to recognize Dave. Many of you know him, and if you don't, get to know him. Really kind guy, great man, great father. He's there for you, for everybody. He'll do anything for anybody, doesn't ask for anything in return. And to me, that's a hero, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to have him my hero for today and give him something. So, other than being a pain in the butt.
Thank you. It's terrific.
Okay. There's the camera. Hi. And I'm going to have to read mine because I'm like falling apart right here listening to all these wonderful stories. My superhero is my daughter, Catherine. She's a very special, successful woman in every area of her life, including having many, many friends. I moved to California to be near her after an unusually long visit 3 years ago, when we both realized we had not lived close to each other for 36 years. She moved to California from Texas at 20 years of age. I couldn't decide whether to cry or try to make her feel good about leaving. We had lots of lovely short visits as both of us worked and had family responsibilities. A few years ago, whilst working for a travel company, she took me on a luxury river cruise vacation to France and a week's stay in Paris, just the two of us. It was awesome, and I have lots of wonderful memories. Most recently, she helped me with all of the online hoops you have to jump through in order to buy a home in Laguna Woods. This was in addition to running her own company. With her expertise, I'm now living in my forever home. Thank you, Catherine. This is yours. Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. Wave a little.
This is my friend Elise Chemnitz, and I met her, 2010. We were reviewing timelines in the car on the way, and she has just been the best friend for me, especially as my mom was declining and nearing the end of her life. She just checked in with me so much, and I am so appreciative of her love and her ability to just be there and to be a good friend during that time. And we play guitar and we play ukulele together, so we have a lot in common, and it's a great thing to have a friend like Elisa. I've got something for you. Yeah. Oh, here you go.
All for this.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
John?
Hello, everyone. I'm John Harnack, and this is my dear wife, Stephanie. And as many of you know, she recently had knee replacement surgery this summer, and her recovery has lasted quite a lot longer than we ever expected. And in the process, she's been bedridden, and I've had to take over the many responsibilities of homekeeping, which includes shopping and preparing meals and serving meals, cleaning up meals, and knowing where things are. And I can't believe, the reason she's my hero is I've come to appreciate our 43 years of marriage, how she's done all this and raised two wonderful sons and was working. So I don't know how all of you do this as home people, but it is truly a hero. It takes a hero's effort. Thank you, Lovey.
Well, I think we got everyone in the best possible way. So just a couple closing remarks. I'd like you, all the heroes and their supporters, their designated person who asked them to be a hero with them today, to just stand up and let's give everybody an applause, okay? And we just have a couple of things to do, which will be Tom.
Well then,
Quick thing, just to remind you that we have a wonderful lunch for you in our hospitality room right over here through that door. We'd love you to all come so we can all fawn over you again.
Thank you so much, Sandy. All right, it is time to wrap this up, and we do this by singing together the peace song and the prayer for protection. Please stand, make a circle, join hands, and sing the peace song with me. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God, and the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. All together, wherever we are, God is, and all is well.